Hello, Sagittarius. This is Grand Madam, and I'm going to do your astral love reading for the months of August and September, maybe even further into October. I'm going to do the masculine energy group first, and then after that, I'm going to roll right through with the Sagittarius feminine energy. Now, keep in mind, in both of these groups, we have males, females, and non-binaries. All the energy means is that masculine energy is the active, go-getter, aggressive energy. It's going to run out there and explore. It's going to have an adventure. It's going to go, 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 go. Whereas the Sagittarius feminine energy is going to intuit. It's going to receive. It's not necessarily going anywhere. Okay? It learns, the Sagittarius feminine learns by its perceptions, how they see things. Okay? Now, with that said, let's start this astral reading with the dice for the Sagittarius masculine energy group. What is the message? What is the love message for the Sagittarius masculine energy group? What are the energies involved? And it looks as though it is dealing with the 6th house. Put it over here. Ooh, and Uranus. In the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio and Uranus means quick, very quick. Uranus is about change, rebellion, individualism, revolutionary things. Also, the computer, the internet. 6th house talks about how you do things, how you work, your health, what makes you... Not what makes you, it's how you do things, how you function, how you think, how you work. Most importantly, how you work and your health. Those are the structures. 6th house puts together a certain type of structure so that it can function in a certain type of way. Okay? And right now, Sagittarius masculine, you're going to be dealing with issues of Scorpio, mystery, sex, the occult, all that good stuff. Loans, other people's money. Some of you may work in a loan office. Some of you may be occultists. Some of you may be astrologers. And some of you may be flipping the script and going into a whole different direction towards this from a more traditional stance. Because Uranus is a sign, is a planet of change, quick and abrupt change. It could be a change in your work situation, your employment. It could be a change from employment to entrepreneurship. It can be a change in your health. Okay? So, we're talking about astral love. And I have a new deck. This is called the Modern Love Deck. And it is quite interesting. So, let's see what this is going to be about. Okay? For the Sagittarius masculine energy group. Okay. What's going on? Sagittarius masculine energy group. What's going on and what is the best message? And these are tarot cards. They're very pretty. Sagittarius masculine energy group. Thank you. Overall energy. High Priestess. Some of you are coming into the knowledge of the occult. Pisces energy. Some of you may also be involved with the Pisces. Here's 8 of Cups. That talks about work. And the 8 of Swords. Caught up, been out of shape. Can't get it out your mind. So, some of you may have become privy to some secrets at work. Others may have been quite secretive about the work you do. And now there is a definite fear. There's a major concern here about it coming out. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups. That's exactly what I just said. Here comes someone with a bunch of questions, and you are in your feelings about it. You're not necessarily happy about being questioned. This is more like an interrogation. For others of you, some of you are being interrogated because you've been arrested. Still others, we have the Knight of Swords, King of Cups, and the Hierophant. This has to do with an institution, societal institution, the religion, the education system, penal system, whatever institution that is in existence in the society. Now, others of you may be starting to question the institutions you're working with. Things just don't feel right, don't look right, don't seem right. But here's the problem. You're quite Nine of Pentacles. You're quite established, quite content. And now you have a decision to make. This is serious, Sagittarius. This is about whether to stay or leave. Now, I said this was about a love reading. Your love may be on the job. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. And there is a decision, and you have decided to leave. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what is going on here. Okay. Looks like at the bottom of the deck, looks like there's a new employee. What does this have to do with your love situation? I don't know, but it has surely created conflict and quarreling. This person's trying to beat you out, trying to beat you down, take your future from you here. And here's your Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is interesting. This is your competition on the job and in love for some of you. You're trying to keep both feet flat on the ground, Page of Pentacles. They're spending time with friends, making promises, or making offers, Knight of Cups, coming up with proposals here. I don't think they work too much. This is a fundamental change in a different direction, and here we have the Tower. So what happened, Sagittarius? And here we have the Lovers. Okay, Sag. This is quite interesting because, somebody was a little untrustworthy in the relationship. She came in through the bathroom window and she went out the same way. Oh, boy. And this is the business. Here's King of Pentacles. This is business. And here's the Page. Somebody saw that. Somebody, either your dear love on the job was pilfering stuff or doing some unorthodox things on the job, and now it's caused you a great burden. 10 of Wands. You want to be carefree. Life, carefree. Happy-go-lucky. Do your thing. Now it's like, oh, no. I can't be around these people anymore. I'm going into hermit mode. Someone you have been involved with has done some strange stuff, Sagittarius. And they've gotten themselves and you in a world of trouble. And now you're sleeping back to back. This is a crossword. Should I stay? Should I go? I'm really getting to the point where I wish I never met this person. I'm going to try to let this mess go. I'm going to try to chill out. Try to be comfortable. There she is. Here's a troublemaker. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone who moves like that without any thought. No second thoughts. They're just very impulsive. And ran right into a manipulation, or they created a manipulation. And it has closed a chapter for you. There was a lot of duplicitousness in here. It may have, she may have been working at 2 different companies at the same time, for 2 different factions at the same time, 2 different bosses at the same time, or working for someone undercover. And that has created a major problem now for you and her or him. And what we have here, counseling, going into counseling. This is the Justice card, relationship energy here. Some of you may be into counseling because of your relationship. Some of you may be standing in front of a judge because of your relationship. And here's the Six of Swords. Here you are trying to find a place of peace and get out of the way. Wow, Sag. That was something else. Okay, let's see. Where do we go from here? Somebody caused a lot of trouble on that job. Literally burnt that bridge. And because of your association with them, it looks like the bridge has been burnt too. Unless you can remove yourself quickly. Someone was in direct competition. Sagittarius, you were messing around with the manager's wife or this clipboard person's girlfriend or something like that. Or guy. Or guy friend. And it hit the fan on the job. So let's see what else is going on for Sagittarius. Where does Sagittarius go from here? Now I have the Universal Deck. Major changes on the job. That's it. Sex on the job. Remember, the sixth house is about work. Uranus is about rapid change, rebellion. And there's Scorpio. Mysteries, the occult, sex, loans, other people's money. So now, where does Sagittarius masculine go from here? What can Sagittarius masculine energy group, what can the members do for themselves? Because basically it was a love triangle at the job with the supervisors. Well, managers, supervisor, upper management, well, not supervisor's wife, supervisor's girl, supervisor's guy, supervisor's love interest. That has created a problem. And so your work situation has been abruptly changed. Overall energy. Yeah, Ten of Wands, we have the burden here. We have the isolation here, the Hermit, Virgo energy. Oh, and here's the boss. Here's the guy with the clipboard, the King of Swords, of all people to have to be in conflict with. You don't want that regarding the lovers. Okay, so the cards are basically, now you want a fresh start somewhere, the Fool, Aquarius energy. You want a happy family atmosphere where you go to work in your environment. Here's an offer that's coming through. It's a small one, but let's see where it goes. Page of Cups. Right now, be patient. Temperance. This is your card, Sagittarius. The Temperance card. Balance. Be patient. Get yourself back into balance. Yes, you're going to miss some money. Summon up the courage. You're determined to move forward. Some of you are really afraid about moving forward because the situation got ugly. I'm sure it did. But you just muster up your internal strength and do your Sagittarius thing and keep on going. You do have the ability to move in a different direction. Right now, hold on to the money that you have. Don't spend that check yet. Yeah, don't spend your last check yet because that chapter's ended. That chapter's over. Some of you were going to travel, not right now. Yeah, generosity, you need some help. You need some financial help. And you need some help with relationships. Overall outcome, gather what you have and start moving ahead towards your future, Sagittarius. Okay? Because that's that situation that you were in, that chapter has closed. And the money is going to be an issue here. And here, look, we have here. Lawsuit might be filed. We have a Queen of Swords here. And there's a Queen of Cups. And here's the Justice card again. So these two women may very well be in counseling. One has turned ice cold. And one is, or this could be two qualities of the same woman, but I do believe we have two women and one Justice card here. This thing is going to, I hear the word arbitration for now. And you're going to have confidence, or they're going to have confidence. Another three-way situation on the job that has created regret and loss of control. So Basically, Sagittarius, you were playing, you had the wrong people, dealing with the wrong people. So now there's an attempt to try to stand on your own 2 feet and take charge, but the Wheel of Fortune has changed. It has changed. We have the Empress. Here's this woman. She's well established. And the Tower. So this is the person who brought down the Tower. Okay. There's the money, company money. Here are the friends. She has a title too. So this boss very well could have been, for some of you, could have been a female boss. And the cards are basically repeating themselves right about now. So we don't need another replay. We don't need a remix. We have what we need. So basically, Sagittarius, find a place of peace for yourself mentally. Do what you have to do to protect yourself financially. And move on to a new beginning. And get out of this mess, because the law is involved now. It's on that job. But basically, I see them going after the woman. I don't see them coming for you. The two women, the Queen of Swords, who can definitely be a manager, and the Queen of Cups. So it's like you got caught up between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Some of you. Others of you, like I said before, were involved with the manager's wife or the supervisor's wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whomever it was. All right? And now things have turned. Things happen quickly. Very, very quickly on that job. And what is there to say? You have to get a new job, baby. Maybe you can get a transfer? No, I heard no transfers. So, where can you start looking? Look across the street. I heard look for a job across the street. Okay, if it can happen for you that quickly, by all means, look for a safe haven. Okay? Walk over there. See what you can find. All right. That reading was for the Sagittarius Masculine Energy Group. Now we're going to move into Sagittarius Feminine Energy Group. I need to sage these cards. I didn't expect that. You know, they didn't come off intense, but that was an intense situation. I'm quite sure. I'm feeling scared to death. Yeah. Let me tell you something, Sag. Let me put it, Sag Masculine Energy Group. As free-spirited as you are, always remember, others are not as trustworthy or as free-spirited or as giving as you are. Don't expect that in others, okay? Because it very easily may not be there. And people are using sex to set up everybody. Everybody, okay? That's just a word for the wise. That is one, they call it the honeypot. I don't know what they call it. That's what it's called for men. I don't know what it's called for women, but it's the same thing. People will screw you out of your livelihood just for the hell of it. Sometimes they're paid to do it, but usually it's just for the hell of it. Oftentimes, that's just who they are. So you can't even get mad with them because they're just that sick. And yeah, that's the word, sick. Some people are just outright sick. And they see you coming, they see you happy, they don't like that. All right, now. Okay, now we're going to get into Sagittarius Feminines. So this reading is going to be for the Sagittarius Feminine Energy Group, which also consists of male, female, non-binaries. Here's the intuitive group. Here's the group that moves and understands other people's feelings. I think the only thing better than a Sagittarius psychologist or psychotherapist is a Pisces psychologist, psychotherapist. Those two are very, very intuitive. They know what you're feeling before you can even identify it. So, what is the best message for Sagittarius Feminine Energy Group? And it is, I see Aquarius, I see the 10th house of reputation, and I see Neptune. Oh, okay. We have the 10th house. Neptune in the 10th house. Looks like a fork, a pitchfork. And we have Aquarius. Now, don't be too worried about Neptune. Neptune is the planet of illusion, and you do, unless you're in the movies or actress or some type of artist or performer, don't be worried about Neptune in your 10th house of reputation, because it's Fantasy Island. That's how others see you. With a Neptune in Aquarius, all of that fantasy stuff has kind of been brought down to something that's more manageable, so you don't run half-cocked. The 10th house deals with your reputation, how others see you, how you do things. It deals with the way you organize, if you're organized. 10th house is ruled by Capricorn, so we're talking business here. Now, Aquarius is the humanitarian, is the rebel, is the revolutionary, all at the same time. They see you as being different from anyone else they've ever known before. Okay? And your difference can be, that uniqueness about you can be very attractive and annoying at the same time. Okay? So now let me clear these cards. Clear, clear. Clear. Okay, cards cleared. Now, let's get the message out here for the Sagittarius feminine energy group. What's going on in their astral life, their love life, or their relationship, situationship, marriage, singlehood? What is going on with Sagittarius feminine energy group? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. One more. Of course, I heard two more. Okay. Now, do it like this. Yes. Let's see what's going on here. We have 9 of Swords. Somebody's done. 8 of Pentacles. And the Star. So someone is being kept up at night, but I hear some more action on the job. But at least they're hopeful. Sag Feminine has isolated herself too, or himself, or themselves. But they're communicating. What's going on here? We have a 9 of Swords situation going on. Up at night, high anxiety. 8 of Pentacles. And the Star. We have stargazing going on here. So this is different. This is about more like advancement. Where do I want to be? Where do I want to go? As opposed to the masculine having stuff go down on the job. Okay. So in this reading, Sagittarius feminine energy group, you are really trying to figure out where you can go, how high up is up, looking up at the sky, and you're hopeful that you can get there. Sure, you'll get there. Just use intention and your feet, and you got that going on. And here we have the Magician, Gemini energy, 6 of Swords, moving to a peaceful place, leaving everything behind, 4 of Swords. And the Moon, focusing on Moon energy here. Page of Swords. You're watching someone here. Someone is watching you. This is your intuition cropping up. I don't see a lover. Some of you were, all right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Well established, well healed. Some of you are also worried about, some of you Sagittarius feminines are worried about your lover being gay or your husband or boyfriend being gay. That's another thing going on here. And here we have, this is a marriage. Okay, trying to make this marriage work, trying to be peaceful within this marriage. Here's the Hierophant. We have the 5 of Swords going on. That's the conflict at home, the kitchen fight. But it looks as though, ooh. Now this is going to sound crazy, Sagittarius feminine, and this is aimed directly at the Sagittarius female right now. It looks like you had ran into a lot of conflict with your friends when you got pregnant. Ooh, did you? That's, yeah. Now some of you have been wishing and hoping for a baby, but you can't get out to, you like to party too, here your friends. Some of you are just highly successful women who are overburdened on the job with responsibilities, and then you come home, you do have children already, and you're overburdened on the job. But this sister right here, this is 5 of Wands. She looks like she's ready to move on. She's going to take a vacation and probably hitch a ride with this Knight of Wands here, Sagittarius energy, because this lady is so overwhelmed. She doesn't have any time for love. And the time she did have for love, it looks like ended up in, for some of you, it ended up, for those of you in a relationship already established, the time that you wanted for love is spent in conflict. And so you're taking time away. This is a marriage here. It's falling on top of a marriage. Yeah. For others of you, you're just hanging out, having a good time. Singles. For the singles, you're hanging out with your girlfriends, having a good time. Or your guy friends. Some of you are hanging at the strip club. All right. And for those of you who are dating and trying to find someone, you're going to let that go for a while. You're just going to let it go for a while. You might put the law of attraction into effect, but right now you're going to be peaceful just with yourself. Okay? Some of you may even decide to get into some study, spiritual study, or study intuition and law of attraction, that kind of thing. All right? Oops. Here's King of Swords. Reminiscing of the past. I didn't know the King of Swords ever reminisced, but I guess we do. But he's a thinker. Somebody's going through a life review. They want to move towards the future, but they have this regrets here. This is the male now. Here's male in feminine, Sagittarius feminine energy group here. King of Swords, 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Reminiscing over the past, trying to figure out where they stood in the past, how much they have grown or how they have not grown. And now they're trying to create a direction for their future. They have some of you were divorced. Here's the card of regret and the divorce, 10 of Swords. Relationship completely ruined. Okay. Queen of Swords just cropped up. Look at this Queen of Swords. Is she to be played with? No. The Queen and the Knight of Swords. Uh-oh, the Queen is coming in. Let's see where this is going on. Queen is coming in to interrogate somebody. Luckily for you, the sword is down. Okay. Oh. All right. For some of you, you are already in a relationship. I think it's one of those committed relationships, because this Queen of Swords, she's getting a little jealous at something you're doing. She's feeling a little insecure. She wants to hold on to what she has. So you will have to address that if you truly want to have a happy family space with your lover. These are lovers, so I guess you're living in. That's another group, okay? That's another group. But right now, somebody has their Queen of Swords crown on with their sword in their hand, and they got questions. questions. Okay. Someone is here. Look at this. Look at this devil. Is that not a sassy devil? Someone is focusing too much on money and material things. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune coming in, which is going to change all that. Because now we have a child involved. That's Page of Cups. And we have Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles making a presentation. Someone is making, showing you their work. Someone is showing you their work. And this is a creative effort too. This is a happy-go-lucky situation. And the person, one more card. Someone is about to become very generous with you. I think someone has decided that they want a family and a child, or someone wants a child. Someone wants a child. And someone is going through a list of scenarios or trying to find out the best way to do it. Trying to show that they would be a good mother or a good parent. And that they would be very generous to the child. Okay. So you know what that sounds like. That sounds like it's a presentation. This is what I can do for you. So someone very well may be telling themselves that, all right, enough, I've got the money I want, and now I want to have a child. I want to have a child with you. This is what I can offer your child. And you. That's interesting. I don't know what kind of relationship that is. Well, I don't think it is one just yet. I think it's in the making. You know how some people are so straightforward out here. Sagittarius, you're definitely number one on that list. Whereas, look, a friend of mine was approached that way. But I mean, it wasn't out of the blue. It was with a former lover who came back around and said, look, I'm ready for a family. Do you want to have a child? Bam, just like that. Just like that. Could have been Sagittarius. Okay, now we have the Tower, the Sun, Seven of Cups, Four of Wands, yeah, Ace of Cups. Someone's been through a very, very rough time, Sagittarius feminine energy group. And it's like their whole world was just burned down. But now they're ready. They're happy. They have the Sun. And here's that child again. And out of all the options that the poor choices they made, the poor options they had, they have finally selected stability and love. So this is a scenario of a few different groups of people, Sagittarius feminine, within your collective. Singles, people trying not to be singles, dating, and then you have, I don't know what you call this, old friend coming back with an offer. Let's have a child. Let's do this. Let's be committed to each other. And then you have the person here who is looking towards the sky. The sky's the limit, career-wise. So you had a pretty interesting reading, Sagittarius feminine energy group. I'm going to wrap it up here. I think you all are going to do very, very well because you know what you want. You're positioning yourself to get it, and you're getting ready to take off if you haven't already left. This is Grand Madam wishing you much love.